There's a difference between an intellectual pursuit and a spiritual pursuit. And the remediation of your own ignorance is a spiritual pursuit. It's predicated on humility. How am I stupid? How can I fix that? One of the things I really taught my kids, tried to teach them, was ask stupid questions, right? And that means you have to admit to your own insufficiency. That's what humility is. And then you have to publicly announce it. Here's how I'm stupid. Can you fix me? And sometimes that is embarrassing, although much less frequently than people think. Usually, if you're in a crowd and you have a stupid question and you've been paying attention, 80% of the crowd has the same question. And they're relieved that, you asked it. In fact, they'll think you're brave because you're afraid. When you ask a question, if you're in a university seminar, you're afraid that what you're going to do is expose your stupidity and be, what would you say, shamed. And what happens is exactly the opposite. Is everybody who's too cowardly to ask that question now thinks that you're courageous. It's exactly the opposite of what you think. Always in my graduate seminars, the kids that asked the most ignorant questions, assuming they were paying attention. If you're genuinely ignorant, I never had a student who asked a genuine question that I thought was a stupid question. It's like, no, it's so cool too, because sometimes the stupidest questions cut to the heart of the chase. It's the kids who would ask a really basic question that also forced me to really understand what I was teaching. And that's a reflection of their humility. It's that humility in the pursuit of the ideal. That's not an intellectual exercise. It's definitely what generates knowledge, though.
That seems to be a good stepping block toward earned wisdom as well.
That's earned wisdom, yeah. Yeah, earned wisdom through humility.